So some of these fitness YouTubers are outright frauds, and Michael Hearn is probably the worst one of all time, claiming to be lifetime natural. I think he's about 60 years old and still has like a pro bodybuilder type physique. Physiologically impossible at this age. And the dude is so emotionally and psychologically messed up that he's still holding on to this lifetime natural thing. And the problem with this is that people will take his training advice, and the way he trains would be far too much and in many cases dangerous for the average individual not on performance enhancing drugs. So I'm going to break down one of his recent workouts published on YouTube and explain why it's absolutely absurd to try this type of training or his approach to training. And for most of you who are not, busting at the seams with growth hormone, tren, and whatever, this would be way too much for you and way too dangerous. So let's get into it and debunk some of Mike O'Hearn's silly, utter nonsense. The dude is doing a behind the neck shoulder press. We'll get into that in a second.
So he calls me and says, hey, let's train shoulders. I drive 2 hours to Gold's Gym, Venice. I walk into this. Is that really normal? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm going to go over here. Peace.
Guys, this is the most dangerous exercise you could ever do. So you're putting your shoulder into external rotation and pressing weight. This exercise is merely done based on tradition. They used to do this back in the 70s and 80s. They didn't really understand the physiology or something called impingement. This would have literally no additional benefit to training your deltoids compared to simply pressing it in front. I don't know why people do this. This is simply a technique to make this exercise 1,000 times more dangerous with no additional benefit. There are submission moves, in jiu-jitsu and in wrestling, where you put the shoulder in that position in order to subdue or, submit an individual in wrestling or jiu-jitsu. Then why the hell would you load the shoulder in this position voluntarily? It's just dangerous. It's just stupid.
That split in the middle of my biceps supposed to be there when I'm doing lateral raises with 25 pounds.
What an asshole. Yeah, you're so impressive, bro. It's insane.
So you're going to see some explosion work today for training. Explosion is great for athletic training, especially when you get ready for the season. He's already done 3 sets to my 1.
Explosion training. No such thing. Training explosively will not make you more explosive in the season. Mike O'Hearn is a complete, utter moron. Not sure why he believes this, but most people don't understand the concepts of motor learning and skill transfer. Training explosively does not transfer to the field or to whatever sport. Explosiveness is a combination of strength and skill. The stronger your muscles are, the more contractile force they're able to produce, the more they'll be able to act on whatever force and move it more quickly. That is explosiveness. For instance, if I got to the point where, say, for instance, I was able to curl 50 pounds 10 times, couldn't get the 11th. If I make myself stronger to the point where I can now curl 100 pounds 10 times, cannot get the 11th, think of how much more explosively I can move that original 50 pounds. Basic, simple, logical. This is explosiveness. Explosiveness is also a combination of skill. The more efficient you become at a particular skill, the faster you're able to do that skill, the more explosively you're able to do that skill. For instance, the first time you throw a football, looks like shit because you're not very good at it. You're slow, you're uncoordinated. Then you get to the point where you've practiced throwing a football so much, you could do it explosively. Skill. Explosiveness is a combination of strength and skill. Simply making your muscles stronger will improve explosiveness. Moving weights quickly or explosively is not going to make you any more explosive. Only the strength improvement associated with lifting the weight is going to transfer to explosiveness in a sport. But there's nothing about lifting explosively that transfers to any sport. This guy has no damn clue what he's talking about, much like the rest of the fitness industry. There is literally no reason to do a unilateral exercise, to train one side at a time. Absolutely no benefit to it other than just wasting more time. It's literally like washing the left side of your car, drying it, and then washing the right side of your car and drying it. It's just less efficient. It's not going to result in any better effect.
Huh? Going to rep? Yeah. Let's go rep. So he's doing the muscle movement. He's doing range of motion with explosion.
Muscle movement, range of motion with explosion. What does that even mean? Mike O'Hearn just regurgitates words. He has literally no understanding of anything in the human body, but he'll tell you that, well, how did I get this physique if I don't understand the human body? Because of your genetics and your steroids, you fucking clown.
Tim here just asked range of motion for him and I compared to Clark. Clark, jump in, hit your set. So he has to keep this all the way back and open. And so if he's incorporating a little tricep, a little back, I don't care. That's beautiful because how far back he's going. You're like, well, that's not working just the muscle then.
Dude, what is he talking about? He's just saying words. He's not explaining everything. Keep this far back and open. If he incorporates a little triceps, a little back, I don't care. What is he talking about? Guys, if you're taking advice from this complete fool, I feel bad for you. Mike O'Hearn is an absolutely clueless fitness influencer. He has no idea what the hell he's talking about. His physique is a result of course, great genetics. Yes, years of hard training, but a huge amount of steroids. Guys, don't take advice from this guy. It is clear when you see him instruct or explain an exercise, he's absolutely and utterly clueless. So, that's a little bit from a Mike O'Hearn shoulder training video. I can't take much more. This is absolutely batshit insane. This guy's freaking clueless. For more reaction videos and more breakdowns of other clueless fitness influencers and YouTubers, hit the like, subscribe, bell notification icon. I'm going to be breaking some of these videos down in the future, so that way you will know how to train properly and not follow some absolutely backwards, insane advice from complete morons like Mike O'Hearn.